Guys, what's up? I wanted to jump on really quick and do a quick reading for just a collective reading because I feel like I don't know whose message this is going to be, but it could be a collective message. Just so you know what I'm listening to, the jam of the moment is Post Malone featuring Ronnie, Rani, by Sam Felt, Feldt, Sam Felt, Post Malone. Good things, good things. Post Malone, go. Yeah, we are never ever going home. Ain't nobody kill my vibe. Go. Yeah, this is reminding me about how this weekend we actually have some pretty big astrological shifts going on. Let me flip to what I wrote down on that. Yeah, so Friday morning the moon is going to conjunct Venus. And then we've got Thursday night, the moon conjuncts Mars. So Thursday to Friday, we might be on some real high vibes, like Venus vibes, having fun vibes, social, independent party vibes. However, going into Friday night, there is going to be a dramatic mood shift as far as I know. The moon is dropping into Pisces on Friday night, and that's going to force us to kind of turn inward. Speaking of which, one of my favorite songs for manifesting is Desire by Rubain and J Dove. So Rubayne and JDOVE, Desire. Anytime my guides want me to start manifesting and like making a list to Santa, aka them, they'll start playing this song for me. So, what do you desire? Yeah, you should really listen to that. It'll be a real mood lifter. So yeah, as the moon is dropping into Pisces, it's going to be time for us to kind of look at our boundaries, look at how we're planning to get to our manifestations. Like if you have a destination, point A, well, what are you doing to get to point A right now? What are you doing to make that happen right now, tomorrow, And also act as if you already have it. Plan as if you already have it. Would you still be doing all the things you're doing now if you already had what you're having or planning to get? Things need to be aligned so that way when you get to that point, it's not going to be like a complete shift or a tower. It should be just an additional bonus, is what they're saying. Also, I was checking in really quick on this because before the moon gets to Pisces to do its whole new moon thing, it has to go through quite a few different signs. Well, from what I gathered, it's Pluto, Mars, Uranus, Saturn. So Pluto is going to be emotional, death, rebirth type of vibe. Mars is a really agitated action type of vibe. So that could be the follow-up to whatever emotional thing happens. And then Uranus, yeah, that's going to be dramatic change. And then we've got Big Daddy Saturn. So, I mean, there's going to be a lot following up to this new moon in Pisces, on Sunday. There's going to be quite a bit of a roller coaster of emotions, per se, that's going to happen. And Not only that, while we go through this dark moon, where a lot of stuff is being handled, I'm hearing, um, there's going to be a lot going on, like outside in the world, with a lot of the other planets that are making crazy shifts and changes and squares and conjuncts. So I think it may be a really good weekend to just stay indoors and like not go out, I don't know, to the club or shopping, major grocery shopping, anything that requires you to be an adult. I wouldn't really suggest doing it this weekend. I would really suggest like gathering all of your cozy indoor stuff and just making it a weekend in. Um, like a power down, like a shift down, a major shift down. Um, Also, we're approaching the Libra eclipse. You know, that's going to be a good time to do some karmic correction ceremonies, banishing work, recharging your crystals and yourself. Um, and then we've got a major transit with Mercury moving into Aries as well. And for anybody that's in Aries, I wrote down some advice. You should be reminding yourself, I'm doing this. You know, like always, just reminding yourself, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? And where are you going with that? Where are you going with that? You know? um, and to really tap into your courage at this time, but to talk with a soft hand because you know how we can get with the mouth. So assert your needs and desires with respect for others as well. Um, Reminding yourself to really communicate softly or softer than what you have normally been doing, because I'm not gonna lie, if anybody else is in Aries and here listening to this right now, you probably also have been feeling heavy, heavy blows by Mars in your sign right now. I know a couple days ago I was like, what the is going on with the planets? Because I'm aggressive. I'm aggressive. So, the signs that are probably going to be feeling it the heaviest throughout the next week or so: Aries, Mercury going into Aries with communication. So it's really going to be a test of our patience, ability to be patient, our self work that we have done and are doing, and how we react to the world around us. So Aries, Virgo, Gemini, all going to be heavily, heavily in the mix and affected by all the transits going on, guys. So that's what I've got written down as far as the transits that are happening that I think are pretty important right now. So I wanted to get a couple advice cards, or at least cards to tell us what's going on in the energy that we can or need to know as we go into this weekend, because I know this week, even though it's only Tuesday, Wednesday has been a whirlwind. All right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, archangels, higher selves, can you give us a couple cards so we know what we need to be focusing on, doing, thinking about, or what we need to notice going on in our energy at this time? It's an interesting way to... They're telling me to pull a couple stickers. I love pulling the stickers for you guys. Let's see. The song playing is Crazy by Lost Frequencies and Zonderling. Lost Frequencies and Zonderling. Zonderling. It's a jam. So what if I am crazy? Y'all can call me whatever you want, but that won't change me. I just don't care what the world says. I'm gonna make it. Yeah, you should go listen to that. Okay, everything happens for a reason. And I'm allergic to stupidity. I break out in sarcasm. Okay. Aries. It's choose your prize. And if you can see here, there's like a little devil and he's got like a wheel of fortune, which interesting. It's kind of like the wheel, you know, of fortune in tarot. But here's you. And it says choose your prize. They all say hell though. So it's giving Wheel of Fortune and your mouth. Like maybe you're gonna pop off at the mouth and cause something. Okay? Let's see. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, archangels, can you give us an idea of what the heck this is about? Dancing in the Moonlight by Jubal and Naimi. Okay. So we've got King of Swords in reverse. And then we've got the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands also has a quote on it, believe in your personal power, and King of Swords. And the thing about the King of Swords in reverse is it can be like misuse of power, all that thing, but that's not what I'm getting, honestly. I'm getting quiet power, you know, like you don't need to wave the sword, just kind of show it a little bit, like, you want some of this? And kind of knowing that your power, I'm hearing, doesn't lie in your mouth. You know, your power lies in your action. So if you are a fire sign, and or anybody really, and you have issues with kind of popping off at the mouth and you know it, I feel like they're really asking us to recognize that our power is not in our mouth. And then the Two of Wands is giving planning, progress, and making decisions and discovery. You know, sometimes a quote is coming to mind that I heard today. Are you listening or are you waiting to talk? Are you listening or are you waiting to talk? So when you listen and you're not just waiting to talk and you're listening, you're in the Two of Wands energy where you can plan, make decisions, discovery, you know, foresight. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, can you give us a clarifying card on the King of Swords in reverse, please? Okay, yeah. Okay, so I asked for a clarifier on the King of Swords, and we've got Seven of Pentacles. Okay, Seven of Pentacles can be about long-term view, hard work, patience, waiting. And I feel like, again, that's with your mouth, you know, quiet power because of a long-term view you have. Like, just because something makes you upset in the moment, they're not saying to disregard your feelings or your reactions and stuff, but to examine them more. Like, why did I react that way? Why did that make me mad? You know, and to be diligent in it rather than just talking about it. Be diligent in examining this in quiet power and in a planning type of energy. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, archangels, higher selves, why do we need to be quiet and in a planning energy, please? Why do we need to be quiet in a planning energy right now, Spirit? Okay, so Four of Cups. It's giving that they want us to be quiet right now because they have something to share. They have something to give. Like, I'm really seeing this cup here. Okay. And how this dude wouldn't have realized this cup is here if he didn't stop and slow down for a minute. They want you to get into a disconnected energy and like power down, seclude, do something nice for yourself, but not like nice as in eventful. Yeah, because because if you step outside of this energy and you let your mouth run away with you, you let your fire run away with you, your mind run away with you, and in these action, like in a social setting, it's just gonna lead to tension and clashing petty egos, bro. Spirit guides, why do you want us to be quiet and hermit? Why? Okay, so we got the Judgment card. I'm hearing the angel horns. Okay, so yeah, the reckoning is standing out. So it sounds like you need to, they're saying, not stir the pot, not make any drama, karma, baby mama drama, all that. They're saying like, step back. We got this, but we need you to like step out of the ring for a second and like go over there. Go over there for a minute. And this new moon in Pisces is going to be perfect for that. Because a new phase is coming in. I'm hearing that somebody's going to be trying to get mercy from you, but you need to be in your own zone, absorbed in your own self right now, because that is justice, is what I'm hearing. It wouldn't be justice to continue spreading yourself out, giving yourself to people that are not willing to return the favor, not willing to return the thought. Especially, I'm hearing, especially when they already had the chance. Okay, I don't know who that's for, but yep, as soon as I pull a clarifying card, we've got adrift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. And as I say that, Better Off Alone started playing. Better Off Alone Part 3 by Alan Walker, Dash Berlin, and Vic Star. Moonlight. Can you make me feel? Oh, this one's different. A good night for good times, and you look like a good time. We're dancing to dancing in the moonlight. Now I want you bad. Can you make me feel better? And then it cuts in. Do you think you're better off alone? So whoever this is, whatever old thing, it actually, I'm hearing any old thing that's coming in, trying to pull you back in, like, hey, miss me? Hey, you want some of this? Hey, you know, I know you just quit drinking, but here's a drink, you know, something like that. Let it go. Don't do it. Okay, I'm also getting this card underneath the deck, Divination, Prophecy, Fate, Destiny, Future Fortune. Yeah, Spirit really wants you to just go inward and focus on yourself, focus on your money, your bag, your job, your side hustles, all of it, because whatever energy has been like messing with you, I'm hearing they're really hungry for attention because they're not getting any. Okay, and I'm also hearing starve them. And then under that, we've got honor the masculine. I'm going to show this to you guys because it could be significant for you guys. I know that I personally have this next on my to-do list. So, doing some divine masculine work and bridging the divine feminine and masculine is really important for a bunch of us right now. Oh, and under that, we've got vulnerability. So, it's really a good time to be vulnerable with yourself and not anybody that's coming like leftovers, like stale leftovers showing up at your door, like no, we're not doing that. Okay. Yeah, spirit's saying what's done is done. What's done is done, and we need you to honor that and stick by the decisions you've already made. I'm hearing. So, let's get a couple more cards. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, archangels, can you give us some healing advice through these crazy transits that are coming our way? We thought the full moon was it. They're saying there's always another full moon. What healing advice do we have, spirit guides, angels, archangels? Obviously, healing. Like, I got that part. Okay. Love. Okay, so if you're in a relationship, this would be a good weekend to kind of cozy up and focus on literally just you, your relationships, your love life, what you want, what will please you. I also got an interesting card that I'm gonna clarify before I talk about. I don't know where the heck that came from. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, archangels, can you clarify this? I don't even really want to say it's selling out. So the sellout card, can you clarify that? They're asking me to switch decks. Okay, mermaid deck. Okay. Can you confirm the sellout card? Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, archangels, and higher self. Let me tap into this for a minute. Okay, so the vibe I'm getting is that somebody may be calling you a sellout. Like, oh, you're a sellout. You left me behind just as soon as things got good for you. I know a couple people like that. I would say the next card we've got is experiments, which at first it didn't really make a lot of sense to me, right? But you're experimenting with a new way of life, a new way of being, a new mindset. And some people may think that's arrogant, and that's just too bad for them. Because as soon as you focus inward on yourself, I feel like this is you, right? experimenting, looking at your shadow, looking internally, whether it's at your life, your routines, your day to day, whatever. This is you looking at it in the face. Like, yeah, I see you, and we're going to do this. We're going to fix this. We're not going to keep living in this loop. Nah. Instead, this is you. What number is that? 14. So 1, 4 adds up to 5. 5 has been really significant for me lately. And 555 is the number of change, the angel number of change. Yeah, so I feel like this heaviness is going to lift from you after you go into this solitude moment for yourself for a little bit. And then you're going to come out and you're going to feel a little weightless. You're going to have something new to say. You're going to have new delegations to share. You're going to have new rules for how the F people are going to approach you, how you're going to be treated. The Spirit's asking me to tell you to please start manifesting not only new people, but how are they going to treat you? You can put that in your manifestations. It works, trust me. You know, like, instead of a guy that treats me like a trophy, I want a guy that treats me like his best kept, you know, whatever, or like his princess, you know, his queen, you know, whatever. Like, you can be specific with those things, is what they're saying. Or I want a best friend that treats me to lunch instead of me having to treat them to lunch. You know, I want a best friend who gives and takes equally. I want a best friend that is an adult and has their own home, you know, or whatever, has their own job. I want an adult friend that has a mindset like me. Start manifesting like that instead of just asking for the bare minimum, is what they're saying. Because you deserve more than the bare minimum, is what I'm hearing. I got a couple more stickers as I put those in, and they're like, pull some more. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so this is like, let's run away from our problems. Okay? But I don't feel like you're running away from your problems. I feel like you're actually doing what's best for you and saying, well, cop, I don't like your rules over there, so I'm gonna come over here with my new friends, you know. And then we got a nobody cares. And then I've got a quote. It's, integrity is doing the right thing even when no one's watching. Okay, so where do I need to go next, Spirit? Okay, they want animal cards. And the shadow deck, they're saying, which is right behind it, luckily. Let me see here. Okay. My face is so itchy. I get that when my dragon's really activated. Let's see. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, archangels. What do we need to focus on in the shadow? What should our focus be in the shadow? Okay. 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 So we've got Eclipse Mermaid, powerful energy shift, which that's what we've been discussing. Okay. And then we've got Storm Angel, Collision of Beliefs. So this could be like why Spirit wants you to like Storm Angel, collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. They're saying not everything is meant for everyone. And they're asking you to, keep the peace by keeping your thoughts to yourself and keeping to yourself. They're showing me in like an old school castle how they would like pull the thing and like close the door and it would come up, and then you've got the moat. Go inside your castle. Nautilus Princess, powerful personal growth. I'm having trouble talking today. So once you do that, you're going to be facing some powerful personal growth. And then we've got Marie Masquerade. Name says it all. Masquerade, mask, okay? It looks like somebody may be coming back wearing a mask, like, oh, feel bad for me. Take me back. Pick me. Being a real pick me girl or boy, whatever. And it's classified as glamour, intrigue, and drama. Like I said, yeah, I don't want anything to do with that. And I really think that it is part of your fate to turn this down. I want to get a clarifying card. The spirit guides, ancestors, angels, they're saying not this one. Okay. Go back to the other deck. Okay. Can I have a clarifying card? Is this our fate to turn this person down or away? Okay, I really can't get a bigger clarifier than that. Fairy of the Highlands. Some of you could have Celtic roots, some Celtic ties, Ireland, maybe even Scotland. I like to call them the cousin. So I asked if this was part of your fate to turn this person down, or whatever, job, whatever's old news that's coming back to you, being like, I'm a real pick me. No, it's time to be brave. You know what this person's done to you. You know what this person did not value the first go around. The first time they passed go, you saw that look on their face, okay? And Spirit's saying, do you really need to go through this again? Do we really need to do this again? Or can we finally bring you something worthy? Because they're saying if you can close out this cycle, stick to your guns. I said what I said when I said it. Okay? You will be rewarded. Just have patience. Listen. Listen. Don't speak. Listen. Because it's more about what people don't say. They can come back and say, oh, this and this happened, and make you feel like, wow, they're really going through the ringer, or wow, they're really trying to guilt trip me, or whatever. But what matters is what they're not saying, which is probably sorry, which is probably the truth. So it's better to just dig yourself a hole with this person or to go at it. No, try something different this time. And I promise that an Aries burn hurts worse when we're not the ones that do it. When we say nothing. Our cutoff game is hella strong, and it will force people to look in the mirror and face what they've done wrong, and force them to look at their own shadows. So what's the best way to get people to reap their karma and their own actions? It's by looking at yourself, going inward, and starting to care about yourself instead of them. Take it from an expert. And then I had another card stick on the back of that, and it's Poe, number 7, which 7 for me is like a number that my angels use to always give me signs. It's related to Archangel Michael for me. So, time for a change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. So, I feel like when you're doing this internal work on yourself, you're going to find that, dang, it is time for a change. I could be doing it this way or that way. I could utilize virtual places to meet new friends instead of going to the same old bar, the same old place, or going to the store or whatever, you know? Sometimes that's just a simple little thing that you change, and then these people literally can't approach you anymore. I mean, it may be a full-on cleaning session somebody needs with gadgets and wisdom. I'm hearing blocking session. Just tell people what they've done wrong in your life. Just go blocking. I mean, I've done it. Should have learned the first time. Yeah, and then as I say that, I Am Kali comes out. And it says, from death comes rebirth. And then, yeah, Angel of Alchemy, miracle. That came up under this one as well. 14 and 21. So I was about to pull a card and ask them, what should we do about these? And they literally said nothing. Nothing. Worry about yourself. Worry about yourself, your home, whatever you got to do at home. Get it ready. They're saying Thursday. Get all your stuff you need to do your weekend plan by Thursday. Okay? We're going to close this out with a couple more cards for advice. Spirit guides, angels, archangels, spirit guides. Can you give us a couple more final pieces of advice? Keeping it in check. Pay attention to what's going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. So yeah, slow down. Simmer down. Help appears in various ways. There is much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift, you forget to look at the support systems that are within you continually. Okay, so they are really asking you to slow down, stop, and to look at yourself and just be in the now. Yeah, man. I'm kidding. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Just focus on you. Focus on you. Keep going. Keep going. Let's get a couple angel numbers. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels. Can you give us a couple angel number cards? Okay, number 4, I am stable. You bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and your hard work and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. Why wouldn't these people come crawling back? You give them everything. You are everything. You've got the ideas, you've got the creativity, you've got the passion, the willpower, the know-how. Why wouldn't people want to crawl back to you for help? That's number 4. Number 16, you have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into others people's feelings, and you have a special ability to read into other people's feelings, a wisdom seeker. And your angels ask to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. You guys need to take a step back, focus on you, focus on your life plan, focus on your housing um, routines that can help you, no matter how small or menial they seem. Okay, I am perceptive. Number 16, Spirit's really asking you to figure out how you can share your beautiful mind with everybody else out there that's craving to know how to make it through the stuff that you made it through, how to make it through the things that they have no idea how to get through right now. You have some knowledge that needs to be shared. Okay? It's time to break out of that cocoon. I am perceptive. And then under that, I am a pioneer. Independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. You are extremely capable in life and in work and aren't afraid to take big risks to achieve the life you desire. Take the risk and walk away for you is what I'm hearing, okay? You can do it. You've done it before and you'll do it again. All in the namesake of serving you and your highest good. Remember that. Okay? If this helped you guys, like, share, comment, subscribe. You can join my YouTube. Yeah, you can join my YouTube. You can join my Facebook group, The Witchy Homestead. You can also join my Facebook page, The Witchy Homestead. We have a good time over there. We joke around. We also do serious things, but other than that, we support each other, and that's what it's all about. So if you want to join my vibe tribe, you can pop in over there, hit subscribe and follow, and look out for the next video. All right, guys? Good luck through the transits, and you got this. Bye, guys.